Well, hi everybody. Good morning to you and happy 4th of July as we check things out here this morning on this 4th of July morning. Most of us, it's a very mild, humid morning. Breezy southerly winds, which are going to pick up today here. Lots of sun in the eastern half of the area, more clouds to the west. There are some scattered showers and thunderstorms in the panhandle this morning that are not being depicted very well on Futurecast. We'll see those move out of the panhandle into other parts of western Nebraska through the morning and into the afternoon. Meanwhile, more sun in the east, warmer temperatures here. So warmer here, cooler here with thicker clouds and rain moving in, and here comes the rain and the thunderstorms during the afternoon hours. Now, some models are a little bit quicker with the rain and thunderstorms than this one is here. But again, we could be looking at rain and thunderstorms 3, 4, 5 o'clock around Highway 83, Valentine, North Platte, McCook. And then they'll push eastward into the evening hours. Now, we may see some activity in the Tri-Cities area, up and down central Nebraska, north central Kansas already by 4 or 5 o'clock. More likely, though, into the early evening hours that we will see showers and thunderstorms. Let's get to 9 o'clock now. That's pushing near and east of Highway 281. So we're getting to sundown. Now the fireworks are going and may not be able to get off with fireworks for a time. Look out west, though. Not as much activity here. Eastern Nebraska may get away with some dry conditions for fireworks as well. Later in the night, those push eastward. There's a second area that may try to develop here and push through late tonight in northwestern areas. This model has them all falling apart. Other models actually keep it together though, and I'll show you another one of those in just a little bit here. But otherwise, it looks like we'll see quieter weather getting towards tomorrow morning for most areas. In fact, most areas sunnier and a little bit warmer tomorrow. A couple of isolated thunderstorms possible tomorrow afternoon, which could be strong to severe. And then tomorrow night, we'll look to the west for showers and thunderstorms. Western and northwestern areas, a chance of rain, thunderstorms, and maybe some severe weather, some of which could linger into early on Sunday morning. I want to go into my editor mode real quick here. I want to show you our in-house forecast model. Not our in-house, I was just showing you the in-house model. I want to show you the high-resolution model, though. And I'm just going to keep this on, well, I'll go ahead and save real quick here and bring my camera back up on screen here just so you can see it. So I'm going to go quickly through this here, but this is a high-resolution model, and it'll give you another idea of the timing on this. Again, let's put it to noon. And again, most of the activity is still in the panhandle, but then pushing out of the panhandle. But notice the quicker timing with this. This is a few hours faster than my in-house forecast model, and already starting to move stuff in by later this afternoon in central Nebraska. North Platte, McCook, maybe I think right now best time frames 2 to 5 o'clock right now. Tri-Cities, 6 to 10, maybe 5 to 10. But again, there's 9 o'clock right there, already pushing near and east of Highway 281. And then watch that second area out west too. This actually holds together those storms out west later tonight through early tomorrow morning. Maybe some lingering activity into Saturday morning here. That will clear on out during the morning hours. But maybe a few thunderstorms trying to refire in the afternoon in eastern Nebraska, southeast Nebraska, and then some other activity out west. But that's as far out as this model goes. All right, severe weather-wise, not a lot of severe weather expected, but there could be some damaging wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. That's going to be the biggest threat overall. There's not really much of a hail threat for our area. There's your wind threat, low wind threat, but there is a chance there, and there's not really much of a tornado threat. So we're mostly looking at damaging wind gusts. The other thing I'll mention that the Storm Prediction Center does not cover is the potential for heavy rainfall. We could see some localized flooding in a few spots. Tomorrow, afternoon in eastern Nebraska right here, severe weather possibility. I wouldn't be surprised if this gets built back just a little bit to include a few more communities and counties right in here. Then tomorrow night, we look to the west and northwest for severe weather possibilities. Sunday, western areas, once again, a chance of some severe thunderstorms. Highs today, a little cooler today, thanks to more clouds. Now, there's still going to be plenty of sun out east, upper 80s and low 90s here. Mid 80s around the Tri-Cities, upper 70s and low 80s where the thickest clouds and the rain will move in. And of course, if it starts to rain, that may cool you down a little bit. Tonight down into the 60s and lower 70s for overnight lows. A little warmer tomorrow, highs into the mid to upper 80s and lower 90s. Warmest temperatures will be in southern Nebraska, northern Kansas. Saturday night to Sunday morning, mostly 60s for lows, and then looking ahead to your Sunday, cooling down a little bit here. We'll see highs back down in the 80s for most of us, maybe some near 90 in northern portions of Kansas. Let's check out that long-range forecast. Actually, I completely skipped a couple of days here. Here's Sunday night, by the way, 60s for lows, and then Monday, also kind of similar to Sunday, mid to upper 80s to right around 90 degrees. Now we'll check out that long-range forecast. Again, numerous, off and on chances of rain and thunderstorms in the long-range part of the forecast. Now for the Tri-Cities, I don't think we'll see a whole lot this weekend. Small chances after tonight, small chance tomorrow night, slightly better chance Sunday night. Monday, evening. Monday night might be our best chance, maybe again on Tuesday, and then some small chances further into next week here as temperatures kind of settle into a typical July weather pattern, mid to upper 80s to near 90, lows mostly in the 60s. Long range, we may warm up a little bit, but then maybe cool down late next week into the following weekend with more rain chances potentially moving back into our forecast area here. Talk about that in just a bit here. Here's North Platte's forecast. Again, good chance of rain this afternoon. Lower chance this evening. I did not put one in for after midnight. I may need to include it though. It's new forecast models again hinting at the post-midnight second round coming through. But for North Platte, you may be able to get away with no thunderstorms during fireworks time, 9, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Your chances are actually only about 20% chance at that point. That's good news. Most of tomorrow dry, warmer. Small chance of storms tomorrow night. A little bit better chance Sunday night. And the best chance may be Monday afternoon into Monday night. More small chances Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Mostly at night, but some small chances during the day. And highs will mostly be around average, mid to upper 80s, some low 90s in there. And then long range, it might cool down just a little bit as we get late next week into the weekend here. There are some hints of maybe a close low in the region that may influence our temperatures a little bit by next Friday, Saturday, Sunday, as there could be some moisture around. Still some above average chances of precipitation as we get into the middle part of the month. Well, everyone, I want to thank you all for watching here on this Friday morning. I hope you have a wonderful Independence Day. Hopefully your plans aren't too ruined here. I know there are some potential chances of maybe some postponements or cancellations of some activities here in central Nebraska due to the storm chances here during the evening hours here. So if they are, it's kind of a bummer, but that's just the way it is sometimes when it comes to the world of weather. But otherwise, thank you all for watching. I will see you all again on Monday morning. Take care and God bless. Bye.